Guy Coach over here with our full body unweighted workout. We're going to be working in 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Kind of a circuit style workout today, but let's get started off with our warm up and some jumping jacks, keeping it light and loose. Good, and let's take it side to side. Speed skaters. And up with some butt kicks. Good, high knees, let's pick it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, find the edge of your mat. We're gonna walk it out into a plank. So just take a nice gentle bend forward, walk those hands out into a plank. Give me a shoulder tap. An arm circle coming into a side plank. Let's drop down with a push-up. Use your knees if you have to. Up with a Superman. And walk it all the way in. Reach up tall. Let's do it all again. Walk it out. Shoulder tap. Arm circle. Push up. Superman. Press it back up. And walk it in. One more time. This time I want you to reach all the way overhead. Hinge forward. Pause. Good. Touch that floor. Walk it out. Shoulder tap. Arm circle. Lower down. Superman, press back up and walk it into a stand. Take a big step forward, reach overhead for 3, 2, 1. Step it back, switch. 3, 2, 1. Again, each side. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, take a nice wide stance from here. Toes out to about a 45 degree, and we're gonna drop down with a few squats. Keep your chest directly above the hips. Good, and we're gonna hinge, touch the floor. So you're still pushing those hips back just like your deadlift. And let's drop it side to side with a lateral lunge. Good, back on your feet. You're still on your feet. About hip width. Let's see some standard squats. Good. All right, next you're gonna step back with a lunge on each side, down with the squat. Lunge, lunge, and squat. All right, get ready to rock. Take a quick drink if you need it. We got about 15 seconds. We have an all plank circuit to start. So we're gonna be on the floor for about 6 minutes. And then we're getting on our feet. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Get to your plank, let's begin. From here, you're just gonna reach up to the ceiling, alternating sides. Keep that belly pulled in, keep your hips lifted, pressing the floor away. If you want to take it up a notch, woo! Don't fall. If you want to take it up a notch, you can come up with a leg lift at the top. Challenge yourself, but we're just alternating. It's up to you. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so the next one, a little more challenging. The most advanced way would be from a low plank. We're gonna do a bird dog from a low plank, right? Right arm, left leg, and vice versa. You could do it just a little easier in a high plank, not quite so much core, or from a tabletop. Wherever you're going, let's get started. Again, the low plank version is going to be the most challenging. Halfway. 2, 1, and rest. Woo! One sneaks up on you. All right, next we have Hindu push-ups. I'm gonna come in an angle so you can see. All right, but a Hindu push-up, you're gonna start in a down dog position, preferably with a wide stance in the feet, okay? You don't need to worry about locking your legs, but you're gonna lower your nose, your chest, then your hips, and press up. Shift back to a down dog. Let's get started. Nose, hips, chest, back to a down dog. Take your time. You don't want to crash through it. Ten seconds. Couple more reps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Like I said, that one was hard. Sneaks up on you. This plank circuit is one and done though, so we're not coming back to it. Okay, next we have our twisting low plank. So you're gonna be back in that low plank. Again, if you need it to be a little easier, you can do it from a high plank. But we're just gonna take turns with each hip. Let's begin. So twisting each hip down to the floor. So not necessarily rolling out to the side. We're bringing that hip to the center of the plank. And rest. Woo. Okay, next we have our crossbody knee. So I'm gonna do it from the front first. We're gonna alternate legs. So you're gonna take it across body, slide it over, take it back. Cross body, slide it over, take it back. So a little time under tension there with that knee tucked in. Let's begin. Knee across the body, slide it over, take it back. Point your toe of that drawn in knee. Woo! I'm already feeling this one. Halfway. Oh my goodness. 10 seconds. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness, that one's so hard. All right, last but not least, another push-up. And then we're moving on to legs. So finish strong here. If you have to use your knees for your push-up, that's fine. You're gonna come into a down dog and lower to a crouch. Knees don't touch the floor yet. If you need to lower the knees, that's fine. Let's begin. But when you're in this crouch position, knees are off the floor. Shoot forward, lower down for your push-up. Crouch, shoot forward, and lower down. Crouch, shoot forward, and lower down. You're digging into those toes. We're halfway as you shoot forward, even if you're using your knees, right? Same thing. And rest. All right, quickly on your feet. We have quite a bit of booty here. We're gonna be doing reverse lunges to start. So make sure you have a little bit of room behind you before we begin. But 90 degrees at each knee, and you're just gonna alternate. Okay, keeping it simple. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Keep a steady pace. You don't have to touch the knee all the way down to the floor if it's not comfortable for you. Make sure you're keeping 2 train tracks of movement. I want your shoulders stacked over your hips. Make sure you're not rounding the back, right? Okay, and if you want to burn out those muscles a little bit, you can stay low when you step up. Creates more time under tension for those quads. Woo! And rest. Okay. So you have the option, if you want, you could build up with me. Otherwise, you can just do this single movement if you're a little more beginner. But it's going to be reverse lunge. Keep your foot right there. Deadlift, step it up. Reverse lunge, foot stays. Deadlift, step it up, let's go. Or you could just do staggered deadlifts. Let's begin. Lunge, deadlift, and step. Lunge, deadlift, and step. Lunge, deadlift, and step. Lunge, deadlift, and step. And you can even lift your leg with that deadlift if you would prefer. Otherwise, you're just doing the deadlift. You got less than 10. And rest. Okay, final move here. We're gonna add the curtsy in. So we're gonna go from a reverse lunge. Let's keep that foot grounded now. Single leg deadlift, cross over with a curtsy. If you don't like the curtsy, you could just mix it out or do all curtsies. Let's begin. So lunge, hinge, curtsy. Other side, lunge, hinge, and a curtsy. Lunge. 10 seconds. And rest. Okay. This round, we are going to repeat. So we're going to do all of that again one more time through. So just with your lunges, then we'll add in the deadlifts, and then finish off with the trio. Get ready. You're starting in 5 seconds. Just reverse lunges. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, if you want a little extra burn, you could stay low, just a little bit faster. I like to get a little bit of extra credit in with those arms in some way. All right, next we're gonna add in that deadlift again. You can lift that back leg if you would like. Just make sure you're still hinging, okay? Otherwise, again, if you're a little more beginner, you wanna focus just on the hinge, whether you're staggered or you're lifting, it's up to you. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reverse lunge, hinge, stand up, switch. Lunge, hinge, switch. Again, I'm staying a little bit crouched just to keep a little more time under tension. Make it burn just a little bit more, just the way we like it. Really squeeze your booty at the top. This is a very glute focused rest circuit. The next one, adding in that curtsy, all right, to follow. So again, the curtsy doesn't need to be drastic, right? Just a little bit off center. If it's too hard you're on your knees, you can even just do lunge, deadlift, lunge, right? So basically 2 to 1. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reverse lunge, deadlift, and then your curtsy. Lunge, deadlift, and your curtsy. You can stay staggered. Lunge, deadlift, curtsy. Lunge, deadlift, and curtsy. We are halfway. Keep going. It's not a workout if you don't get a little scared. Just kidding. Gotta rest, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna get back on the floor. We got our back round now. So no repeat here. We have 6 different moves. I lied. We can repeat 1 move. But we're gonna start off arms out in front, and you're gonna come up, forming a W with those arms, squeezing those elbows into your rib cage, lifting your chest up. Let's go. So lift your chest, elbows to the ribs. Rest. Get a really to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Halfway. And rest. Okay, this is our swimmers. So you have opposite arm and leg come up, and then you'll switch. If you want a little extra credit, keep everything hovering as you alternate, okay? But otherwise, we're lifting up that chest with every single rep, even if you're hovering. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try to focus on the lift rather than the press, right? Try not to press into the floor. Focus on just lifting. Halfway. And rest. Okay, this is our snow angel. So you'll come up with a Superman, everything's up. You'll open out wide, lift that chest a little higher, close it up, lower down. Okay, so just like your snow angels, but we're on our belly this time. And we're working that posterior chain, so get ready to rock. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Everything up, open and lift, close the door, rest. Up, open, together, rest. Okay, next you can rest your hands on your face like this because we just want to keep our chest glued to the floor here. You're just going to raise your legs, your lower half of the body, like a reverse leg lift. So just the legs come off the ground. Let's begin. This is really going to hit, yes, you'll feel it in your glutes, but really it's going to hit those erectors in your lumbar. So it's really good for your low back. Take your time, try not to rush this one. If this hurts too much, you could just go to a standard Superman. You'll find it's really hard to keep your chest down. And rest. Okay, the next one's just gonna be upper body now. So you're gonna lift up in the front, at an angle, and out to the sides. So in a Y, in an I, in a Y, and in a T. Okay? So that lower half stays glued to the floor. Let's begin. Forward, angle, side. Forward, angle, side. And you want to draw those shoulder blades together and down the back with every lift. We're already halfway. Ten seconds. Let's get a couple rounds. Last one. And rest. Okay, we're gonna do that snow angel one more time. So again, everything's up, everything's out, everything's in, and everything's down. Okay. Last back exercise, and this one's not super vigorous, but it's so good for your posture and your posterior chain. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Halfway. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, on your feet, quick, quick, quick. Woo, take your time. Round out that back. Okay, we're gonna be taking our wide stance here. We have sumo squat, deadlift, and then a lateral lunge. So feet out wide, nice wide stance, preferably about a 45 degree. Just squats, let's begin. So getting as deep in your squat as you can. Notice I see my shoulders stacked directly above my hips. This is very booty involved, right? Very glute engaged, glute focused. 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, next we have our deadlift. So same stance, you don't even need to move, but you're gonna hinge down and touch that floor. Okay, so get ready to rock and roll. Maybe rock your hips side to side, shake it out a little bit. But again, same exact position. You're just gonna push your hips back rather than lowering down. Okay, your chest comes down, hips go back. Let's begin. So sumo deadlifts. I guess since we're not lifting physical weight, we could say a sumo hinge. All right, but again, a lot of glute activation. Since we're not using weights here, really focus on your muscle control, right? Build that mind muscle link. Feel the muscle working. Picture it in your head. It might even help to kind of find that muscle on your body and poke it, give it a little tension. That way you can make sure you're really engaging properly and rest. Okay, next we have our lateral lunges. So you could step into it. You want a little bit of a cardio-like work from it. Otherwise, you can just maintain a nice wide stance. If you're staying low and you shift low, you're gonna get, again, that more time under tension rather than extending. So let's begin. You're here, or you're here, staying low and shifting, or you're stepping. So whichever variation you're going with is fine. You can stay low still. You want to really burn out those legs. Make sure you're shifting your hips back and down. And rest. Woo! All right, we're doing it all again. So get ready to rock and roll. Second time through the circuit, and then you're done for the day. So, getting started with those sumo squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get as deep in your squat as you can. Seconds. Okay, stay right here in the same exact spot, and you're just gonna hinge. So notice, when I squat, I go straight down. When I hinge, my hips go back, my chest comes low. Okay, so get ready. Starting in 3, 2, I lied, in 3, 2, 1, let's get started. And rest. Whew. Okay, last but not least, we have those lateral lunges. So again, you can step, you can stay wide, and then you can even just stay low and shift, okay? But you wanna make sure that you're dropping your hips back and down, right? Not knee forward. I'm gonna step into it. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last round, best round of the day. Get those reps in. Maybe you're staying low. Halfway. Ten seconds. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Let's just walk it out as we arm circle forward and back, or arm circle backwards. Good. And we'll zigzag our arms as we walk side to side. Just catching our breath, shaking it out. All right, from here, let's swoop those arms down, take a stagger step forward, hinging through the back leg, keeping the front leg long. Kind of like we're rowing a boat. Just working that mobility of the upper body and dynamically stretching through the lower half. Good. All right, from here, shift sideways. Take a nice wide stance. Push those hips to one side. Keeping your core long. Reach overhead, pull that belly in, and switch. Good. One more each side. Excellent work. Okay, big step forward. If you like this workout, please give it a thumbs up so I know to make more just like this. Or if you want to get a notification every time I make a new workout, please subscribe and you can keep up with Coach Zoe on Simple Mom Fitness. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you next time.